Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing my Code Geass Rose of the Recapture Episode 8 English Dub Review. So, that episode starts off, you see Norlin confronting, his or talking over plans. You see Catherine there, you see the other guy there, controlling stuff. And then we see, I guess, a robotic version of Arnold. So he's not dead. He's now been reprogrammed, essentially. Kind of what they did to Jeremiah, So, yeah, they got that going on. The battle then starts. They start deploying people out. Catherine then goes and starts battling with Hideko. There's a confrontation about that. And she's starting to fight. We then, of course, start to see Arnold confronting Ash. And they're fighting over in the battle. Then we see the researcher guy. He's like he's basically interrogating Sakuya. And he knows that she has the Geass. She used cancelers on people that she affected with the Geass. And he has all these protective things to make sure that she can't use it or whatever. So he wants her to use it on these three prisoners that he captured, and she's like, no, I'm not going to. And so then they kill them, or he kills them, and whatnot. So there's that confrontation right there. And again, most of the episode, we've seen the Nightmare Frame battles. We've seen Ash and Arnold fighting. He talks about how he's got a Geass canceller, and he talks about how, he has this fake brother, that was posing as his brother because his real brother was killed. So he's upset about that. There's a fight going on. There was intense battles. The battle between Hideko and Catherine was a pretty good battle. A lot of good fight scenes. Hideko as Black Cat was just not giving up. But obviously Catherine was had a better nightmare frame, I guess. There was a lot of, let's put it this way, Catherine had a lot of fan service in this episode that unfortunately I cannot ignore because it was very noticeable. So yeah, that was going on too. So the Japanese group was just, they were struggling to figure out what they were going to do. Once it was revealed to Ash that he had a Geass, or that, he was essentially, in a way, brainwashed, he kind of went numb and kind of went out of his own nightmare frame. And so Arnold then used the Geass canceller on him. So he would basically remember the truth about his real brother getting killed. So yeah, that was, he had experienced that again. There was also, Norlin basically, via TV screen was, asking Sakuya of, could he make the Geass or whatever, because he wanted the Geass for himself. Could he be able to do it? She refused to answer him. So that led to him wanting to do whatever he wanted on her, which, of course, I said earlier about the people that he killed because she refused to do the Geass. So that was going on. In the end, Catherine ended up getting the upper hand on Black Cat, but gets help from the other Nightmare Frame Japanese group, and then we see, once Ash gets his memory back, he gets back into his Nightmare Frame after he's kind of saved by some Japanese people that interrupt Arnold from shooting him. He gets out and he eventually fights off, and then he tries to go get to Sakuya, and so they're all fighting off. Black Cat is losing to Catherine, but again, these people help her. And then there is a big destruction from a lot of the Japanese army over there that are fighting some of the other Nightmare. They ended up, there was a big explosion, and so they ended up sacrificing themselves so the other Japanese armies could be saved. So there was that big explosion. Catherine then ends up leaving. Then Arnold basically confronts the guy who is interrogating Sakuya. He takes him out, takes out his Nightmare Frame. He actually gets out of his Nightmare Frame before Arnold can kill him. So that's the end of that. And then there's this big, moment here at the end of the episode where Arnold is now confronting Sakuya, who, Sakuya is like all, he didn't, basically admits everything, because during that fight, he was telling Ash, what he did to her, the brainwashing and all that stuff. And she basically admits that, yeah, she was that, she was sorry, but please, let me save Sakuya first, before you can do whatever you want with me after that. And she's begging for as she looks down. Then Ash basically, gets his gun out and points it at her, and that's like the end of the episode. This is going to be really interesting because I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know, that's kind of dispense here because, his mission was to rescue Sakuya, but Sakuya basically, brainwashed him and manipulated him to see him as her brother, or as his brother. So this is going to be something, it's going to be very interesting to what is done here. Will he take her out or not? So this is a big twist right here. I don't know what Ash is gonna do, because Ash is he was supposed to help her, and now she basically manipulated him, and what do you do in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Tough call. But, as she was lowered down, it was a really interesting scene that they did, because she's in, the handcuffs and the prison outfits. What do you do? What do you do in that situation? I don't know, but that is how the episode ended. Like I said, this is this whole episode, or this whole setup they're doing, like I said in the last episode, is like they're kind of going for a Disney storyline here with the the princess and stuff like that. Sakuya being the real princess. It's kind of ironic since Disney is dubbing the English dub. No, this confrontation is very much like Disney. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like the sort of like Mulan in a way. I was like saying like this kind of like, because I was trying to think of like which ones they were like kind of going after here. This kind of reminds me of like Mulan in a way, because she disguised herself and no one really knew her. In a way, it kind of feels like a Mulan. But I'm sure there's other storyline elements we can go through with Disney. They definitely are going for like a Disney-fied story here with Sakuya and Ash. Which again, I don't know if they knew that at the time, but I mean, God, I mean, they know how to pick them in this point. But yeah, interesting episode. I am very eager to see what happens in the next episode, because I mean the way they ended this episode leaves us hanging on what Ash is gonna do, because Ash has got to be mad at her for using the Geass and manipulating him. On the other sense, Sakuya did not know, but of course she hasn't told him this yet, that, she didn't know that he, she thought that he killed the father. So she didn't know this. So in reality, father saved Ash, and Ash's mission was to save her. And instead, she didn't know that, and she used the Geass on him to take control of him and manipulate him. So this will be an interesting way to go here. But yeah, that is the review. I'm very eager to see how the next episode goes, because this is where everything gets dispenseful. We have no idea where this direction's going. There's a couple different ways. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for the latest content. Thank you. And that is about it. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace. Also, make sure YouTube channel SS Ultimate Goku, Twitch the SS Ultimate Goku, Instagram the SS Ultimate Goku, and I do have a Discord link in the description where we talk about a lot of various topics, including this one here. So yeah, now I'm out. Peace.